Hey, Patriots Nation. We're back with another exclusive update on everything happening in New England. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you never miss any breaking Patriots news. The news that just rippled through the league feels like one of those whispers that start quietly and then suddenly everyone is leaning closer to hear more. Around the Patriots universe, there's a growing sense that something massive is forming behind the scenes, and the name tied to it is Terry McLaurin. No official confirmation, no podium speeches, no celebratory graphics yet, but the chatter alone is enough to make the entire NFL landscape feel unstable. When a franchise like New England is linked to a receiver of McLaurin's caliber, it is never just about adding a player. It is about shifting identity, rewriting expectations, and signaling a new era. Fans are reading between the lines of vague statements, cryptic social posts, and sudden changes in tone from insiders who usually stay cautious. It feels like one of those moments where silence speaks louder than words. The Patriots, long known for calculated moves and secrecy, seem to be playing chess while everyone else watches checkers. McLaurin's name circulating in Foxborough circles is not random noise. It is the kind of rumor that grows roots because it makes too much sense to ignore. This is not being treated as a splash for headlines, but as a foundational move that could redefine how New England is viewed offensively. From the perspective of a YouTube storyteller, this rumor has all the ingredients of something explosive. Terry McLaurin is not just a wide receiver. He represents reliability, leadership, and production under difficult circumstances. Pairing that profile with the Patriots immediately sparks imagination. People start asking what kind of offense would emerge, how defenses would have to adjust, and whether this signals a philosophical shift inside the building. The Patriots have been criticized for lacking a true alpha target, someone who can command attention without needing perfect conditions. McLaurin's reputation is built on doing more with less, creating separation, and showing up regardless of chaos around him. That is why this rumor refuses to die. It aligns too well with what New England has been searching for. Even skeptics admit that if the Patriots wanted to send a message to the rest of the league without shouting, this would be the way. No flashy quotes, no bold promises, just a move that quietly forces everyone to reevaluate them. What makes this speculation even more fascinating is how it seems to touch every layer of the organization. If McLaurin truly is headed to New England, even in theory, it suggests confidence in the direction of the offense and trust in the quarterback situation. You do not pursue a receiver of this stature unless you believe you can maximize his skills. That alone hints at internal optimism that has not always been visible from the outside. Analysts begin to wonder if the Patriots finally feel ready to stop patching the receiver room and instead anchor it. McLaurin would instantly become the reference point, the player around whom game plans revolve. For young receivers, that kind of presence is transformative. For opposing defenses, it creates stress before the snap. And for fans, it restores a sense of excitement that has been missing. Rumors like this do not emerge in a vacuum. They leak when conversations reach a serious level. Even without confirmation, the energy around this possibility is unmistakable. There's also a league-wide reaction forming, subtle but real. Other teams are paying attention because a move like this does not just affect New England. It forces rivals to adjust their own plans, to consider whether they can still compete if the Patriots add a weapon like McLaurin. The AFC has become a battleground of elite quarterbacks and explosive offenses, and New England has often been seen as playing catch-up. This rumor challenges that narrative. It suggests the Patriots are ready to re-enter that conversation, not by copying others, but by making a targeted, intelligent addition. McLaurin fits the culture of professionalism and accountability that New England values. That alignment is why people are taking this seriously. This is not a flashy diva move. It is a calculated football decision. When those two elements meet, rumors tend to become reality more often than not. From a storytelling angle, the silence from both sides only fuels the fire. No denial, no confirmation, just enough smoke to keep everyone guessing. Fans dissect every interview, every practice clip, every offhand comment. Content creators speculate on how McLaurin would be used, where he would line up, and how his presence would change spacing across the field. The Patriots are masters of letting others talk while they work. That history gives weight to the current buzz. People remember past moments when New England shocked the league by moving quietly and striking decisively. This rumor feels like it belongs in that category. It is not loud, but is persistent. And persistence in the NFL rumor mill usually means there is something real underneath. As the hours pass and the conversation grows, one thing becomes clear. Whether or not this ultimately happens, the mere idea of Terry McLaurin in a Patriots uniform has already shifted the emotional landscape. Hope, curiosity, and anticipation are back in the air. That alone is powerful. For a franchise that thrives on control and intention, allowing this level of speculation might itself be part of the plan. Let the league wonder. Let fans dream. And when the moment comes, if it comes, the impact will feel even bigger because of this long, quiet buildup that started with a single name whispered into the New England narrative. The second layer of this rumor dives deeper into what it would actually mean on the field if Terry McLaurin truly joins the Patriots. This is where imagination turns into football theory, and suddenly everyone becomes an offensive coordinator. McLaurin's route running, his ability to win at multiple levels, and his toughness after the catch would immediately change how New England scripts drives. Defenses would no longer be able to crowd the line or disguise coverage as freely. There would be consequences for ignoring the perimeter. That kind of gravity is rare, and it is exactly what the Patriots have been missing according to many observers. The rumor suggests not just a signing, but a commitment to modernizing the offense while maintaining discipline. McLaurin is not about gimmicks, he is about execution. That fits perfectly with the Patriots' identity, which is why this speculation feels grounded rather than fanciful. Another fascinating angle is how this potential move could reshape locker room dynamics. McLaurin is widely viewed as a quiet leader, someone who leads by preparation and consistency rather than volume. In New England, that kind of presence carries enormous weight. Younger players would have a daily example of professionalism, while veterans would respect the work ethic immediately. Rumors suggest the Patriots' value culture fit as much as talent, and McLaurin checks both boxes. This is why people believe this is more than idle chatter. It feels like a marriage of values. When those align, organizations move decisively, even without seeing a contract or hearing a quote. The logic alone keeps this story alive. There is also the strategic timing to consider. The Patriots know they cannot afford to drift in the middle of the pack. They either build something compelling or risk fading into irrelevance in a conference loaded with firepower. Bringing in McLaurin would be a statement that they are choosing the aggressive path. Not reckless, but assertive. Rumors often reveal intent before action, and the intent here seems clear. New England wants respect back. They want defenses to prepare differently. They want primetime conversations to include them again. McLaurin symbolizes that ambition. His name carries weight across the league, and attaching it to the Patriots instantly elevates expectations. From a fan perspective, this speculation has reignited discussions that go beyond one player. People are talking about offensive philosophy, roster construction, and long-term vision. That is what truly explosive rumors do. They open doors to bigger conversations. Even critics who doubt the move admit it would be intriguing. They argue about cost, fit, and risk, but none dismiss the impact. That universal acknowledgement is telling. When a rumor is dismissed outright, it fades quickly. This one refuses to fade because it passes too many logic tests. It sounds like something the Patriots would do when they believe the timing is right. The wider NFL ecosystem is also watching closely. Other front offices understand how quickly perception can change with one move. If New England adds a receiver like McLaurin, it could influence future decisions across the conference. It might accelerate arms races or force recalibration. That ripple effect is why this rumor feels bigger than one team. It touches competitive balance. It challenges assumptions. And it reminds everyone that the Patriots, even in quieter years, remain capable of surprising the league. In the end, this story lives in that thrilling space between possibility and reality. Nothing is confirmed, nothing is denied, but the idea alone has momentum. Terry McLaurin and the Patriots feels like a sentence that should not work, yet somehow does. That tension is what makes this rumor so captivating. As long as silence remains, speculation will grow. And if history has taught fans anything, it is that New England often prefers to let the world talk until the moment they choose to act. When that happens, the shockwave will feel earned, not sudden, because it all started right here with a rumor that refused to be ignored. The conversation keeps evolving because this rumor taps into something deeper than a single roster move. It speaks to the Patriots trying to redefine how they are perceived in a league that no longer waits for anyone to catch up. Terry McLaurin represents credibility. He is the kind of player whose presence alone forces analysts to change their tone. Suddenly, discussions are not about rebuilding patiently or surviving tough stretches, but about competing with intention. Even the idea of him arriving in New England suggests urgency, a desire to win now while building for the future. That dual message resonates strongly with fans who have been searching for signs of direction. Rumors like this grow legs when they align emotionally with what a fan base wants to believe. In this case, belief feels justified. The Patriots linking themselves to McLaurin feels like them reclaiming a seat at the table rather than asking for permission to join the conversation. Another layer that keeps this speculation alive is how adaptable McLaurin's skill set would be in different game plans. He is not locked into one role, which gives coaches flexibility and unpredictability. That versatility mirrors how the Patriots have historically liked to operate. This is not about forcing a system onto a player, but about allowing talent to expand the system itself. When people imagine McLaurin running crisp routes in critical moments, it feels natural. That sense of natural fit is powerful fuel for rumors. It convinces even cautious observers that this is not fantasy football thinking, but grounded projection. The Patriots have always valued players who can think the game at a high level, and McLaurin's football intelligence is often praised quietly but consistently. The kind of praise carries weight inside league circles. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. There is also an unspoken narrative about legacy forming beneath the surface. For the Patriots, this could be remembered as the moment they officially turned a page, not by erasing their past, but by building a bridge to their future. McLaurin arriving would symbolize confidence that the foundation is strong enough to support a true number one receiver. Rumors often surface when organizations feel secure, not desperate. That is why this story feels different from previous speculative links. It does not feel like New England scrambling. It feels like them choosing. That distinction matters. Fans can sense when a move is reactive versus proactive, and this rumor carries the energy of the latter. Content creators continue to dissect every angle because this story has staying power. It invites debate without becoming exhausting. Supporters imagine highlight plays and renewed offensive rhythm, while skeptics question resources and opportunity cost. Yet both sides remain engaged. That engagement is the mark of a strong rumor. It does not collapse under scrutiny. Instead, it adapts. Each new discussion adds texture rather than doubt. Even silence from official channels becomes part of the narrative, reinforcing the idea that something is being carefully managed behind closed doors. In a league where leaks are common, controlled quiet can be intentional. Ultimately, whether this speculation becomes reality or not, its impact is already real. It has reframed how people talk about the Patriots and reminded the league that New England still understands timing, leverage, and narrative. Terry McLaurin's name connected to this franchise has sparked imagination, debate, and renewed attention. That is not accidental. Rumors like this do not just happen. They emerge when possibility meets credibility. And right now, that combination is exactly why this story continues to grow, lingering in the air as one of the most intriguing whispers the NFL has heard in a long time. That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.